Porsche Cup, the BMW M2. Two iconic motorsport manufacturers provide a limited choice for this one-of-a-kind multi-class series. A series which will undoubtedly provide us with fast, close, exciting racing. Spanning 9 of the world's most iconic racetracks. This is Season 4 of New World Sim Racing's 2024 calendar. Drivers, start your engines.
Hello, Governor. Welcome to the New World Sim Racing. Whatever series this is. What is this? Porsche Cup and M2? I am Milo the First, as always. And joining me in the booth today, Team Biscuits or shit, are Joey Spaghetti and Mr. Cakes.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
Man, I like redlined my microphone there for a second. I apologize if I blew out anybody's eardrums.
Milo's got that distinct Oklahoma flavor right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go south of the border once and you sound like an Oklahoman.
Well, I was gonna do this whole like ball water thing and all that, but then I forgot.
Yeah.
The chat says you sound quiet, Chris.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm up to. So
I mean,
yeah.
Bullet's not wrong. I'm not normal sounding under most circumstances. So.
Well, I mean, you guys sound the same to me. I can turn Wilp up some.
Yeah. Turn me up.
I mean, if
me.
your standard is that I am normal, that's scary.
So Joey's hitting the threshold that Ferris set.
Oh yeah.
But we've been edging up until this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I'm not 100% sure on is mine.
Everything's starting to make a lot more sense when Chris was saying that his throat hurt. So
yeah. Joey's volume is maxing out, you sound better.
Holy Jesus! This is why I don't stream.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You keep doing what you're doing.
Bunch of needy people. Anyway, it's qualifying.
Dude, chat's the neediest people that ever exist.
Yeah.
Nothing's more needy than a Twitch chat.
Listen, if you wanted a professional stream, you wouldn't be here. You'd be doing something else with your Sunday.
You would have been doing the Ferrari esports streams instead.
Yeah.
Way more or less stuff. For sure.
So, as per usual, towards the end of the year, we have a lighter field, 19 cars. Most of them are M2s.
Which, I mean, hats off to those brave souls for driving that car on this track.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they said goodbye to their families because they're probably going to die of old age during this race.
There was a discussion as to whether you can take Blanchimont and Eau Rouge flat in that car. And apparently the answer is no.
Cool. All right.
So we'll see.
Flat in 5th or flat in 6th?
I don't know.
Oh. So, Chris, can you do me a favor?
No.
And I think we're supposed to look at Ryan's roof.
Ryan's roof.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can bring that up.
I don't know if I remember to download it, so I just want to find out.
Are you actually a baboon?
Yes. Oh wait, I did download
You
it.
do have it. Okay, we're on your screen, so don't scuff this.
Oh, I'm gonna scuff it.
It's upside down.
Yeah.
Is it upside down?
Okay.
What is? Oh, there we
What
go.
is-
There we go. What is?
What is happening?
I'm confused.
I don't know.
Is it
My-
is this The Exorcist and
Yeah,
Milo
see,
is floating?
Is that-
Milo's levitating, and they're using the honeycomb wand.
What am I looking at here?
This is
You guys
another-
have taken you guys have taken a lot of liberties in the past,
damn it!
and this one is something else,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
That is one of the
Wow.
liveries of all time.
Yes,
Yep.
emotional damage.
Yep.
Actual
Listen.
emotional damage.
You know, I thought my liveries got very.
Wow,
questionable
it's very
since
nice.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Damn, Barrett sometimes brings out some hot stuff.
Yep. That is definitely got some spice to it.
That's a livery.
That is a livery. Joseph Savage is putting together a time. Like he's got 2:38.9 on the board.
Yeah, 239 Don Bellinger, depends on where you're from. Not too far off.
I was just looking at more at Ryan's livery here. It has a bumper sticker that's upside down that says, "If you can read this, call the devil."
Okay. All right.
All right,
Check.
that's a vibe.
Yep. This whole car is a vibe.
Yep, love it.
This whole car
10 out of
is a
10.
vibe.
10 out of 10.
Ryan Cody, bringing you our weekly installment of Late Night with the Devil. 13:43 left. Don and Luis are pretty close.
Yeah, Dawn. Well, Dawn is not too far off of Joby, and then Luis and Matt Melanson are pretty close. Nico I think can be up there with Matt and Luis.
Yeah, I mean,
Nick
Nick
Cohout.
right now is up 5/10, 6/10, 7.
Man,
Okay.
that is crazy.
Yeah, Nick
He's
looking for
rising right
pole
now.
right here.
Oh,
So Dawn punched in with a 238.6 to take pole from Joby, and then Nick punched in just below him for P2.
Yeah. And Nick, man, pumping in a 38.7 while also playing Mechabellum. This guy's got skills.
He came
Just-
in Discord earlier. He's like, I'm gonna actually practice today so that I'm not slow,
Uh-huh.
and it's working.
And doing RTS Auto Battlers at the same time, folks. We have the talent here in the Porsche M2 Pint Series. We got, what, 2 minutes 24 left for these
Yeah.
M2s before the P-Cups get on track and actually, set times that are realistic for racing here.
why you have to be mad? It's just,
Here's the thing.
it's
I'm
just
not.
Spa.
I'm not mad that the M2s are at Spa. I am I'm mostly I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Kidding.
Mhm.
I have
The
that
M2
t-shirt.
drivers are legends, and everyone in chat should celebrate them as they are driving the slowest car possible around this track.
Around one of the longest tracks possible.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a power circuit, and the M2 is anything but a power car.
Isn't it an M Power car, actually?
Get out.
Yep, it is. It does have M-Power, which is
So-
empowering.
We're riding
just
along
not.
with Ferris right now. And if you were here before we went live, all of the music that I played beforehand was all made by Ferris.
Because the man's got talent. Again,
Yep.
the talent here in New World, multifaceted.
He made all those songs while he was doing practice laps in the M2.
All I've got to say is that real Renaissance men here. in the New World Sim Racing Pine Series.
Yeah, I mean, you have like 3 minutes down the Kemmel Straight, so it makes sense that Ferris could make a song down that straight.
Yep, he does. He's got time and
But
very
also,
little
I
risk
feel
involved.
Nick Kohout, two
also I feel
tenths
like
across the line with a 23, or I'm sorry, a 238.5.
Yes, 38.5 is a good one. That is a very good lap, and looks like he could even extend. He's still pushing, still purple even after crossing the line. Don is going after it again after setting a 240.262.
Oh, Ferris invalidated.
Luis has got a 10th maybe after the start of his lap. So we're going to see. We got a little bit of time because even though we are now, it's going to feel like we're going to be hours into the Porsche Cup qualifying when we find out how the M2s finish out because they've got to take a whole other lap.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of that, the M2s are, the Porsche Cups are coming out.
Yep.
While the M2s are still on flying laps.
Yep.
So we're going to commingle a little bit.
Yep.
little German on German action.
Yes. Yeah.
Does it invalidate your lap if you get bump drafted down the straight?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
we have people on track right now that could do the science for us, and we could find out.
Yep.
Don has invalidated. He's going to pull off.
Yep. So we need Michael Lukey to hurry up and catch up Nick Kohout, and maybe Nick can get that push through Blanchiment. That would be fun.
Oh, more P-Cups coming out on track.
Nick is going to ditch on that lap.
So it's all down to the who is sitting on. He's down a 10th. Let's see if he could maybe improve. He's still got, the other half of the spa lap.
Luis has a Porsche Cup behind him.
Which Porsche is that?
That is, I believe that's Raymond in the 34.
So Raymond can help Luis get on pole if he has the courage.
Luis has found 2/10 through whatever corner those are. I don't know.
That would be Stavlo.
Oh yeah, we have a track map.
We do.
Yep. Bam, there's a track map.
That's a map.
Just
Can you read all those corners quickly, memorize them. There's a test after the race.
Hit F12, screenshot that.
Luis has lost all of his gains as he's going into the bus stop, and that Porsche Cup decided, I'm done too.
Ferris with the big 40-month sub, giving us back all the money he's going to get for playing his music on the stream.
Yep. The DMCA takedown just paid for itself.
And we have hit 20 drivers as Andrew Rados cuts off enough old people on his way home to get here just in time.
So Rados aggressively drove his BMW to get home so he can aggressively drive his Porsche Cup.
I think that's fantastic. You know what that tells me? He understands. He's committed. He's committed to racing, and also committed to proving that the elderly shouldn't be on the road.
I mean, he's just trying to tell everyone else that there are people here that are racing for something. So
yes, even home from work. So yeah, Porsches are out on track right now. Still waiting for someone to set up on a flyer. It does look like we had Justin Moffitt and Mark Roberson do have a lap in the books, but they don't actually have a time yet. So
yeah, all the Porsche Cups should be on their first flying lap now.
And they're all invalidated. Unless race control is just broken again. Which, totally possible.
right, looking at the data, really still waiting to see some times start to display. Give me an impression of what we can expect here.
Yeah, for the M2s, we had 4 drivers in the 238s. So 4/10 separate the top four.
Yep.
And then Melanson, Guzman. Fair's not driving as well as we expected.
Well, you said he practiced, so therefore he becomes slower.
Fair's didn't practice.
I thought you said he was practicing while making the music.
I mean, he did a couple laps beforehand, but I don't know that you would call that. I mean, that's still a ride and drive.
I mean, that's
was-
more practice than he usually does.
He wasn't in the practice server.
Oh, well.
So Michael Lukey punches in first with a 23-1.
Yeah.
Chemo immediately into the 22s.
Yes, Chemo is cooking right now. Dennis Raymond was up a half second on his outlap time, and now is starting to lose it.
It's a bit wide in turn one.
Kyle Heslin, J.A. Barrett, both sitting on even deltas right now.
Yeah, it looks like Chemo has already invalidated his current lap. Mark Robeson punches into the 22 flat.
Yep.
What's up, Mike in chat?
Can we get to a 20 flat? Can we get into the 20s? Can Rathouse get the VW bug around the track that fast?
Probably. I believe his plan is to do a pit lane start because even Alaska first was pouring for him last time, so he wants to add even more of a handicap.
Yeah, he was asking how much time he would lose starting from the pits in case he didn't make it in time for qualifying or the race start.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yeah. Also from out there, if the stream suddenly dies, there are large storms coming through my area. So if I lose power, sorry.
He got sucked up in one of them naders.
Yeah, if I get hit by a tornado.
Please don't. Please don't. Everybody, thoughts and prayers for...
Yes, please send me your thoughts and prayers. I do nothing for me. Michael Lukey in the final corner. He's still 6/10 up. He dropped quite a few there.
Ooh,
all his delta is gone as he crosses the line.
Yep. He decided to drift for the kids at home. Mark Robeson looking to extend. He's about 1 minute 45 into his lap, and he's up a 10th to extend. Kyle Heslin in second.
Barrett's first valid lap is a 23.3.
And see, the thing is that since Michael Lukey lost the rear on the exit of the final corner, that means his entire lap now is scuffed. He's not going to get that time that he would have gained going into La Source.
I mean, Michael Lukey was 3/10 up a second ago.
Yeah, he is 3/10 up, but that tells me that he had so much more pace on the board.
Here's Mark Robeson into the 21s with a 21.8.
Robeson and looking to extend again. Still on a flying lap, up 2/10. Mark Robeson just pumping out some times.
Jose Guzman found second, 1.2 seconds now through the first sector. Basically, just went through out of the Lacombe with a almost 1.5 seconds. So a lot of time left in the bags there for Jose.
His first valid lap was a 25 flat, so
yeah,
he needs about double what he's got currently.
And Dylan punches in with a 24.997, not enough to improve his time or his position. Mark Robeson still looking to improve. 1 minute into his flying lap here with 2/10 in the bag.
Yeah, we got Michael Lukey heading up towards Blanchimont. Half second up on his time. Which sounds like a lot, but is technically not enough to move him.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Well, he should gain a bunch through the final corner. Just not getting the exit that he needs. I mean, he was up 8/10 mid-corner, and then all the way down to 4.
Just a lot of rotation in the rear of the Porsche out of the exit of the bus stop chicane.
Chemo's gonna come across. He's got a 22 flat, looking like.
Mark Robeson looking charged for a 21.5, maybe a 21.4. Oh, big slide for Michael Lukey on the exit of Eau Rouge, and that's gonna cost him some time.
He's gaining time, actually.
That was such
He's gaining time down the straight.
That was such a wild slide watching the rear end of that car kind of drift out just ever so slightly.
Mark Robeson is going to extend by a half second to a 21.4.
Yep. And he's backing out of it.
Rados in the chat saying he was doing 219, so these guys better figure it out.
Okay, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so
that's how big Rados' dick is.
Kyle Heslin is going to do donuts on the exit of the final chicane.
Finishing laps. So think about that.
Yeah, Dylan Beveridge is going to come across. He's going to gain 1.2 to a 23.4.
Yep, and Barrett's got 4/10. Michael Lukey's got 3/10. 3/10 for Michael Lukey, not going to be enough to leapfrog Kyle Heslin, but he's still got a little bit of track left. He goes into Stavelo here in a minute.
Joby in chat is trying to make an honest dollar by offering his services. Michael Lukey is going to invalidate and then practice his drifting.
So it's down to Barrett, who's 1:41 into his lap with 4/10 in the bank, which would be enough maybe to catch Lukey. No, he's about a 10th short.
I think he needs a half second.
Yep. So it's going to be down to a maximized exit out of Blanchimont and then an immaculate bus stop chicane.
Oh, looking tidy. Almost up to 6/10.
Oh, good entry.
Gets her shut down.
Can he? Oh, the slide.
Bit of a slide.
He's still got a half second. Nope. I think it's.
Slipped it away. He had it. He actually gained. He gained 2 or 3 tenths in the final chicane, and then got loose.
Yep.
Not enough honey on those rear tires. They couldn't grip enough there on the exit.
So, moral of the story here, ladies and gentlemen, is watch the back end of the Porsche around this circuit. It does not seem like it is nailed down very well, and that's quali.
She's a lively one.
21.4 pole position for Mr. Mark Robinson.
Yeah, the only driver into the 21s. I mean, he's over a half second clear of P2.
Indeed.
Where did he find so much time? He's got 3/10 in sector 2. And that's basically, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we don't all spread out too much. I would like to see some sort of action going on.
Well, I think the place where you're going to see the action is going to be probably around the pit cycle.
I mean, if you look down in 18th position, I've clearly outqualified some drivers.
Yeah. And you're like so fast in the BMW, you're actually a gold badge instead of silver.
Yeah.
Just actually built different.
All right, getting set up for the grid now.
This is fun. Do you want to do a grid walk? We don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care one way or the other. You just let me know when you're ready.
I'm never ready.
Never ready?
Never ready.
We're gonna go to your scene anyway, so you can just figure it out.
All right. Oh, we're doing it live.
All right, well, read them out.
Okay, on the first row of the grid, we got Mark Robeson in the 199 and Chemo Sith lined up alongside good qualifying for Chemo Sith, Kyle Heslin and Michael Lukey. Second row of the grid, J.A. Barrett alongside Dylan Beveridge rounds out your top 6. Jose Guzman lined up alongside Dennis Raymond for the last row of the grid for the Porsche Cups. Nick Kohout and Don Belanger on the front row of the grid for the M2s. Luis Castro alongside Joseph Savage, Matt Mellinson and Carlos Guzman line up alongside one another. Then Ferris and Ryan Cody. Next two rows of the grid, we got Dave Miller and Justin Moffitt, and then Eric Groom and Andrew Raudos starting from the back of the M2s like a Chad.
I hear he's racing for something today.
Yep. He's racing for that 5K IR.
What is this camera that we got here? Thanks, ACC Cam.
The best. I do like the big white something in the background that's just like in the shot. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're cooking.
ACC Cams never disappoint.
Oh, instead of La Source, we're gonna do we're gonna do Eau Rouge and Radillion.
Yeah, I think the green why are people dragging through the grass already?
I don't know. I don't know.
The
iRacing strats?
The baboons are out, everybody.
Tire cooling?
I mean, that's a typical Pizza Hut delivery driver, right? Or no,
I thought we were
Domino's.
better than this.
Oh no, we're not
better than this. All right, so we're going to be lined up along. We're going to be lined up on the entry to the Kemmel Straight for the start of this race, as the cars are going to come down the hill into Eau Rouge and uphill through Radion, and hopefully we don't see a lot of death. But in the meantime, we're going to finish out the formation lap, right?
Yeah, it's a full formation lap.
Started in about 15 minutes.
Half an hour. Yeah, I mean, Mark should just push it out to like race pace. Let's just get around. Uh-oh.
Radios did nothing. He just showed up late. So
we have who was that stopped? Carlos Guzman. Did Carlos die?
Perhaps.
Carlos was stopped on the side of the road.
Perhaps. I mean, he's far enough back without the widget. It doesn't actually like replace you, does it?
No, it won't teleport you.
Oh boy.
He'll be
so
fine.
he might start out of place behind the field and get a DT.
No, you don't get. You don't get penalties or anything.
That's why no widget is better.
The M2s could drive through the Porsche Cups right now and just take off. And the race won't go green until Mark Robeson crosses the line.
That's funny.
At which point you just start wherever you're at.
Ask us how.
I mean, so you can see how seriously we take this by the 3-car Eiffel Tower that's going on at the front of the grid.
The most organized baboons.
If you want to get in on that kind of action, go to our Discord.
Yes. Yep. Discord, simgrid.com.
Discord is New World After Dark.
Hello there.
Are you doing like? Oh, you do have top of Eau Rouge cam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What he wants to thought crime the field and.
Yeah. Do you want to like try to stream snipe anybody before we get started?
I mean, we all know that Rattles will probably like murder a BMW in malicious intent.
Why are they so slow through Eau Rouge?
Yeah, literally like he's racing for something, and they're just defending for football. So
We are about to go green as they go down the hill.
One of the most delayed greens ever.
those pickups are so loud.
Green line. Give it all you got.
Here we go. 8 Volkswagens
we're
start
gonna
the
go
race.
2 by 2.
Love
Going to
to
end
see
so
it.
well.
All the Porsche Cups have survived. The M2s have survived. Rados already making moves.
Yep. Thank you, Mike.
We're gonna do Rados cam for a second.
I can set that up.
As he dives some M2s.
Ah, yes, into Lake Home now. Lining up for entry into Malmedy.
He's got his windshield wiper on. Can he kill the M2 leader? Not quite. All right. That was not as hectic as I thought it was gonna be.
He got through unnamed corner.
Jose having a look at Barrett. Oh, Jose with a big drift. That's a nice catch, but you don't want to keep doing that.
And they better hurry because Rados is coming quick.
Yeah. That's the thing, like the M2s didn't hold him up as much as you would hope.
Yeah.
No, not with the longest straight on earth. And that is a gamer line.
Back to the M2s. We got, who's that? Muff and Ryan and Matt Melanson. And if you fall out of line and you lose the draft, you're toast, right?
Oh yeah.
It hurts. It certainly does hurt. Barrett getting lined up for maybe a move around the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dylan.
watch Eric Groom and Carlos go side by side through Longchamont in M2s.
Does the M2 have TC? Yes, it does.
It does. Has TC. I think it has
And
ABS
ABS.
as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's got all the aids for the slowest car in this field.
I mean, you literally can just grab one of these cars from your local BMW shop and just ready to go.
Bully Rados with it.
So Rados with the first purple lap, something Max Verstappen, and as he starts to catch the fields of pickups.
We've got some separation. The top 3 have kind of broken away. Michael Lukey kind of hanging on to the back of that 3-car train. And then a bit of a gap back to Dylan Beveridge and Barrett.
So we,
Jose
Guzman
is
has
facing the
spun
wrong
in the
direction.
homes. Yep.
Well, he's got
Also in the BMWs, Luis Castro has a run on Joby's in the draft. Doesn't actually get quite enough to make the move done, but suck zones are strong in the BMWs right now.
the Luis and Joby need to work together to catch up to Dawn and Kohout.
This is kind of stock car racing with them in liveries like that right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, Joby made like 4 or 5 liveries, I think.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
I think I'm gonna get the Days of Thunder soundtrack playing in the background while I'm watching these. You all can do the same thing too. It's a quality. Early '80s soundtrack.
Oh, Luis has his blinker on. We all know what that means.
He's about to make sweet love with Joby's mother. He's aroused.
Get some bump drafting going on here. Also, Ryan, Cody, and Ferris going at it.
The admin on admin abuse. Love to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking for some admin collusion here. Oh, Joby and Luis side by side. Luis trying to go the long way on the outside.
On approach to Stavelo.
The over-under to get the run.
I do have the front of the field battle of the Porsche Cups as well. Carl Heslin trying to line up Emo Had a really good exit out of the bus stop chicane. These three are
Very close.
butts to mouths for the top three right now as they
Oh,
head up.
You
a
could have just
rouge
said
around.
nose to tail, but okay.
Nope.
We're going with the human centipede version. Yeah. Thank you, Joey, for
As
that.
Kimo goes way wide, going up Radion.
We just had daylight savings time, so this kind of counts as New World After Dark.
Oh, it is significantly dark at my house. Like, it's pitch black outside.
We also have Andrew Radis trying to side by side with Barrett down the Kimo straight. See if they go side by side through.
Barrett's
They
gonna hold him
are.
outside.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Keep him honest.
Thing is, he's going to
Have
be
you ever
lined up
seen
for the inside of
honey
Malmedy.
flavored Cheetos?
Oh, just dump him. Dump him, Barrett.
Oh.
Dylan Bever's just waiting to get a twofer here.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Rados is through.
You could Esteban Ocon him if you have the courage.
Kyle wants to get by Kimo so bad. He just cannot find the spot to do it.
They are two crazy rabbits drivers, probably in Discord together.
Mm-hmm.
This has given Robeson, though, an opportunity to kind of drive off a little bit. Kyle Heslin currently sitting on the fastest lap with a 21.890. Still waiting for this fabled 19 that Rado says.
I mean, he usually overcompensates, so it's possible that he can't actually do it.
He's probably remembering his Honda times. Whoa, that was close. That was close.
See,
And then,
we might see some DTs today at this rate.
We almost saw a murder just now.
yep. And Heslin has a little bit of a bobble on the exit to give Kimo a little bit of breathing room.
Checking on Ryan and Ferris, still going at it. This is the slowest battle ever.
Yep, that is. You are witnessing the passage of time when you watch the M2s.
It's like watching a race in half speed.
It is. It is. And if you were to set your recordings to half speed after this race is done, it's like actually like increases the length of the race by 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if you watch this on YouTube later, on YouTube, bump it up to like 200 speed or something like that.
Cars will actually look like they're driving.
Ooh, Ferris is gonna overshoot the chicane, so Ryan's gonna have a run out of the final corner.
Now to the source.
Dive him, Ryan. He'll get there
We
eventually.
also have Don and Nick right now. Don trying to take a peek going into La Source as they make the run towards the Rouge. So we got some close battles going on right now, which you love to see.
Enjoy it while it lasts, everybody.
Yep.
Oh, the pit cycle is going to be brutal. Don cut a lot of track there. That's probably going to be a warning. Does he have enough in the slipstream to get a run on
Heslin's
Nick?
around. Chemo Sith.
Yep. Kimo went wide, and Kyle was able to capitalize on P2.
Wonder if he lost the rear going through Pool Home. It's probably going to start getting real tough as the rears get worn on the pickups.
Oh, Ryan up the inside of Ferris. Finally going to get that move done. Matt Mellinson is also going to join in.
Excellent. $18 people in chat joining to watch us do multi-class racing around Spa.
What on earth are you doing with your life?
This is the official cry for help if you're in a stream, honestly.
Like, I appreciate people being here, but bro.
We said that, and now it's up to 19.
Yeah. If we neg them, it makes them want us more.
Ah, I see.
Yes, treat me terrible.
I mean, That's why you don't give me compliments. Works
Yeah.
out.
I just, incessantly shit talk Joey, and he DMs me all day long.
It's true. Just wanting more.
All right, Rados watch. He's almost to the back of Lukey.
Put him inside the top 4. Past them. And Lukey can do what he needs to do if he has the courage.
I mean, Mark Robeson just pumped out his new PB at a 21.415.
If he wants that Red Bull seat, he knows what to do. Good exit out of No Name Corner. So, again, going into Pujon right here. So, the double left-hander downhill. You can see Lukey's back end's getting a little swirly, and here comes Rados.
I was gonna go to the onboard for the attempted move, but by the time I got to it, he was halfway by.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he probably just like let off on. Oh, that's a cut. Just looking right now, I believe that was Matt Mellinson.
You saw what I saw.
Like, yeah, I mean, he was basically He basically blitzed past the hot dog stand on the way through Radion.
And then Muff was just power sliding all the way up through Radion. I don't know if you caught that in the back end.
track cut warnings are a currency. Matt Mellinson is sliding the back end of that car a lot.
Yeah.
It looks
Brian
like
Cody being the official train conductor today,
As he does.
which is usually his rite of passage for him. Yeah.
So we've got a half second between Kohout and Boulanger. And then this battle right here, we've got everybody down to Muff from Ryan. What is that? Barely 2 seconds?
Yeah, that's Carlos Guzman as well. I mean, it's 14 through 18. Basically a 5-car train. Once Muff and Carlos closes down a little bit.
Mark Robeson has the purple lap right now, so whatever Rados was blowing smoke about his lap times was obviously false.
Yeah, his last lap was a 22.0, and Mark Robeson had a 21.4. Currently, Rados is 0.3 up, so he might get into the 21s for the end of the lap.
All I'm hearing is that Rados is washed.
Yeah.
He's the new Nick Alvarado.
Rite of passage. It passes down.
Don is liberally using track limits to attempt to get up to Nick Kohout.
Rados is past Lukey. Yep.
Wow.
Did get into P4.
I think
last.
all 4 of them blew the final chicane.
It's optional.
Yep.
I mean, if it was me, I would just skip it.
Was somebody's wheel ahead of the axle? It's fine. It's fine. I was in the lead at the apex.
Oh no.
Rados has caught Chemo.
Yeah, look at the, I mean, just the exit out of the corner.
What I think we're going to see now is Emo pulls away a little bit on the exit of Stavro. But what I think is happening is, if I'm guessing, Rados is going to line up a good exit out of Blanchimont by giving himself some space, not getting nearly as much aero wash, and Chemo's pushing and goes wide, so that just gives Rados an opportunity to close in right when he needs it the most, right at the bus stop.
Chemo a little deep.
On the power as they head down now. Start finish straight towards the source. He's going to wait. I suspect he's going to try and just maximize his exit. And then probably try and take Chemo on straight, although he had
what a
good exit. Alongside, just drag race. And
Clears in before emerge. Chemo's gonna cut.
It's just he's so close to the rear of Rados. He's probably getting a little bit of aero wash.
Yeah, he's probably got 0 downforce. I mean, those cars don't have a lot of downforce anyway.
Basically, you're just negating the wang on the back.
Switch over to Don Belanger, who's on the bumper of Nick Kohout again.
Wonder how many track cuts Don's on.
Well, him and Nick are both on invalid laps right now.
So the answer is yes.
Don has got, it looks like a run. He's not quite alongside yet. Nick still has choice of line.
Yeah, the exit of Blanchimont. He's still out front.
Nick's gonna go defensive here.
Got to get the squeeze on him. He wants to try and open up the line as he goes into the chicane.
Parking on the apex. They fight a little bit more, and we're gonna have Luis Castro joining in this as well. These camera angles are terrible.
So looking at the PCUPs right now, Mark Robeson is just now going into going into Blanchimont. So he's catching up to David Miller.
Yeah, Eric Groom and Miller.
Yeah.
I think Eric had a moment early in the race.
They might catch them at Eau Rouge, so this is going to be awkward.
Rados punched in with a 21.375. Not this last lap, but the lap before.
Yeah, for the fastest. Yeah. And he did invalidate for 20.7.
Matt Melanson, Carlos going at it. Oh, that's Matt's rear end coming around a bit. It's gonna collect Carlos. They're both still pointed the right direction. They're gonna get moving again. But yeah, the rear end of Melanson's car is a bit happy.
Good on him for waiting, but also probably going to still catch the book.
Hey, the battle for P1 in M2s is the one to watch.
It's getting spicy. That is for sure. Still got Rados 1.2 seconds back from Kyle Heslin.
Yep, those boys are going through some of the M2 field right now.
They have not caught up to the gaggle though. So we've still got time before that excitement happens.
Don with a decent run.
Yeah, he's as soon as he pulls out to try to make a move, and just the arrow to the front of his car, and he slows down.
Yeah, you just gotta really try to pull out at the very last moment here.
Let's see, he's going to get the squeeze again from Nick on entry.
Nick is really taking some beautiful defensive lines, honestly.
I mean, if you can hold him
Nick
up
is
enough.
always hard to pass. His lines are so good in the defensive. I feel like he has learned how to maximize defending without losing too much time.
Yeah, and all that defending has allowed Luis to catch up. Now we have a three-way battle. All right, well, you want to do the longest track guide ever?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, man. Okay, so they're Eau Rouge and Radillon, or Radillon, as they say where I'm from. And now the Kimmel Straight, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you tomorrow when we get to Lake Home.
Yeah, if you need to go to the bathroom, do it now.
Yep.
Like it's the 90s where the commercial just came on. Your favorite show.
Yep, on the brakes. Home, and wait left complex to get set up for Malmedy before they go downhill towards Ravage. Really want to maximize your track usage of the track in this complex. taking wide exits, going to the very limit of the track, that little support before you go into no name, and then heading downhill towards Coolholm. Kind of the same deal with the downhill left-hander. You're going to be trying to maximize your line, straightest line possible through this double left-hander.
We may have to detour from this. We're not going to be too awful far back. But we're going to hop over to Rados,
Sure.
who is off the back end of Kyle Heslin and Mark Robeson as they negotiate M2 traffic. So this is where we just left off.
Yep, so Coolholm. Yep, double left-hander. Looks like we got an M2 drifting off track. And now they are getting set up for Lefany.
Did you call him?
Lefany. So through the right-left chicane here. Again, it's a forgiving part of the track with a lot of spots for runoff, and then into the Stavlo double left-hander. Exiting out of Campos, and now down to Hall Free Air before we hit Longchamp. Got some
It's
M2s
really, really awkward.
We
Yes,
got
it is.
Ferris and Ryan Cody.
Mark Robeson gets away perfectly. Ryan.
Everybody using track limits.
Yep.
And into the bus stop chicane we go. Robeson is mega deep. Kyle Heslin kind of bunched up on the outside, but is gonna.
Mark's gonna. Rados is gonna try to go through the grass.
Yep.
We're gonna be
We are
three
now
wide.
3 wide.
Yep, 3 wide into Lasource. This is what you paid for.
Oh, Mark Robeson is the one on the outside.
Oh, and Heslin just gets tapped and loses the front end of the car ever so slightly. Rados passing 2 cars in 1 corner.
We're side by side into a Rouge.
Yeah, he's gonna have to duck out of it, but Robeson's got the crappy line.
Wow.
Heslin taking the gamer line on exit out of Brazilian, and then we go to
Here we go towards the
Yeah,
M2
straight.
leaders.
and catch him into Lacone. The M2s do not have the acceleration to really kind of stay in front of a Porsche in these corners, so it's like Luis is just going to take the wider line and let them go. Into Ravage, this was going to be dangerous. Oh man, Heslin almost went right into the back of Robeson. And now Rados is going to try and sneak around right before they get to No Name Corner. And I think he's going to pull it off, but Robeson's going to end up getting shoved out wide. My voice is echoing. I don't know how that's possible, but thanks.
Who doesn't want to hear more?
It's fine.
Well,
It's okay. I'm not controlling the audio, so I don't know what to do.
How is it echoing? I don't hear it.
All right. So Rados on the exit of Lefany into Stavolo, not really pulling a gap yet. And there's Don Boulanger, who got around Nick Kohout.
Yeah,
We missed that pass for sure.
See if I can try to find it here.
Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out why we're getting reports just now that Welp is echoing.
Listen, they're needy and sometimes delayed in their needs, right?
Well, I mean, nobody else has said anything about it, so. Lukey's trying to get through the M2 field.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen a pit stop yet. We're not quite to the middle of the race, but we should be close enough.
So I found the pass.
All right. Can we get the side-by-side on that?
Yep, let it rip.
So Nick Kohout does his best impression of a Honda here. Turns in just a little too early. Catches some of the grass on the apex there, which just allows Don to carry that speed through as they head to Blanchemont. So not a very exciting move, but that is how the job got done here.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been such thin margins between those two. Any little mistake like that.
Yeah.
And
All it's
Don
gonna take.
takes the gamer line through Blanchemont, and I'm really curious how many speed tokens he's used.
Yeah, that is a questionable gaining advantage off track, but we'll leave it up to the FIA standards stewards that will get to it in about 3 weeks time.
We got Muff trying to deny Carlos the draft down the straight.
I mean, the biggest question on
Carlos
track
is
here
gonna
is,
overshoot the corner.
yep. Very curious if we're going to have the stewards report that Rados is going to lose his P1 because he did not stop for tires under safety car.
Yeah. How dare he not stop before the safety car came? So, 10-second penalty.
I mean, 10-second penalty ain't going to mean much. Not with how fast he's lapping. So yeah, we're getting close to that cutover point. Wonder if we're gonna see. So we got Joseph Savage and Matt Mellison both. They both have stopped and are good to the regs. Kind of curious to see when we're gonna see the leaders in the Porsches and M2 fields.
Looks like Dylan Beveridge must have had a moment. He's gonna lose a spot to Jose Guzman. Checking on Carlos and Muff because that is the closest battle on track currently.
So see, this is where like taking an earlier pit stop is kind of advised because when you hit this M2 traffic, it slows you down in some of the more awkward parts. I mean, if you catch them on the exit of Radion, that's not a big deal. But you catch them on the exit of like home, you're gonna wish you had pitted earlier.
Well, Ryan must be listening because he's diving into the pits now. Rados is punching in with a 20.9.
Yep. 19s I still hear are a myth, but I can be proven wrong.
Yep. I mean, Rados seems to lie a lot, so I'm not surprised that he's doing those.
He is a BMW driver.
Yeah.
So
Kyle
here's my idea,
with a
guys. I'll throw it out.
drift.
I'll throw it out here for you. Next season, that you guys do the Porsche Cups, you just run 3 classes, P Cups, M2s, and just put Rados, the lone driver, in a Cayman. I think that'd be a pretty baller format.
I approve.
Kyle Heslin taking a gamer line out of the exit of Stavolo. There's a lot of runoff area there, but if you cut too much and gain time advantage, you're going to use one of those speed tokens. Looks like the audience was right about my echoing because the numbers are going down. Sorry that my audio is that bad.
Well,
It's fine though, so I think we're going to make it. We got 31 minutes left to suffer. Suffer with us.
I don't understand because the only things that should be going out is what's coming through my ears, and I don't hear an echo. So,
what are you gonna do?
I mean, I have 2 audio outs. One of them is my desktop, and one of them is my microphone.
As we are discussing the beautiful double whelp, we have Rados and Chemo in the pits.
Rados doing the smart pit stop thing, trying to limit his traffic exposure.
Joey, can you bring up Kyle's Eau Rouge just now?
Kyle's Eau Rouge.
Kyle Heslin's Eau Rouge cockpit cam. Let me know when you've got it.
Was it like an artist's interpretation of taking Eau Rouge?
All right, we're good.
Okay, let her rip.
All right, lining up for the exit of La Source behind Mark Robeson. It's to the inside, nose to tail. Solid exit, up through the gears. Not seeing anything overly dramatic yet. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yep. Okay. Caught it.
Easy.
Yep.
I saw the back end of his car step out, and I thought 100% that he was dead.
Yep.
I just
He's
wanted to
showing
see
us.
how much counter steer was in that.
He's showing us, ladies and gentlemen, how Kyle Heslin's got some fast hands.
We are halfway through. Keep it
Andrew
up.
Rados coming out of the pits. Looks like he's gonna rejoin in P6. Looks like. Chemosith is green on his pit stop indicator, but he's still sitting. Oh, no, he just cleared the control line, so he's back out on track. Currently 8.9 seconds back from Rados. Probably not the time. Probably gonna get that updated here in a moment.
Kyle and Mark are still going at it, and they're going to catch Ryan Cody in the final chicane. Mark is going to dive into the pits. Good on Kyle to not collect his rear end. Spa, the worst pit lane ever.
I mean, it's close. It's definitely close for me between that and Indy Road.
Nick Cohout coming out of the pits now.
So Nick, it says he's 1.2 back from Boulanger, but let's take a look at the
He's dropped
data.
behind Joby as well.
Well, Joby took the mega undercut,
Yeah, Joby is on Don's bumper.
the giga undercut. But taking a look at the data though. So, you ready for this?
Hit me with
That's
it.
the numbers.
Mr. Boulanger with a 32.5 stationary time in the box and a 75.7 for full pit lane travel time. Nick Cohout, 34.7 in the box, 77.3 for pit lane travel time. Joseph Savage, 28.3 seconds in the box and 74.2 for the full pit lane travel time. So Joby had a massive time gain in the pits with that, coupled with that undercut, and now he's back in it, ladies and gentlemen.
So he didn't take tires, right?
I do not believe he did.
That is certainly a move to do at Spa.
Yep.
That was a choice.
The bold strategy,
So
Cotton.
Mark Robeson just crosses the pit exit line, and Rados is running up a rouge right now.
Yeah.
So huge gains from Rados. So he's looking at about a 6 second-ish gap, maybe more here.
Yeah, it looks like 6.5. Almost 7 seconds when Mark finally hits the brakes.
And that's interesting too, because actually Mark had some gains in the pit stop. Pit lane box time was not as good as what Andrew posted. 33 for Andrew Rados and a 34.8 for Robeson, respectively. But 3/10 advantage for the full pit lane travel time for Mr. Robeson. 74.7. Still the fastest pit lane travel time right now is 74.2 by Mr. Joseph Savage.
So with the folks ahead, puts Michael Lukey as our provisional leader at the moment of this race. Hopefully a definitely not paid safety car doesn't come out. Really scuff the leaders here.
Yeah, quick hit, print screen, take a screenshot. You're
Stop the
winning.
count.
We Spa.
What happened with Chemo's pit stop time? Did he lose a bunch, or was he just that far behind Mark when he pit? Because I could have swore that Chemo and Kyle were both up there with Mark.
Yeah, I think he just got caught up somewhere because his pit stops were only a 3-second difference.
Maybe M2 traffic.
M2 traffic, or just getting tires up to tires, which I imagine all of the Porsches tires.
Carl Heslin just now getting up to speed now, so he just crossed the pit exit line. So again, Rados.
Yeah, Mark is going to clear him as well.
Yep. Barrett just now leaving pits. Carlos Guzman is still sitting there.
I believe you mean so.
Well, when Mark pit, Kyle
Yeah,
almost hit him
Guzman.
because they were so close together. Now they're 2.5 seconds apart.
The rest of the M2s are in the pits now. So after this, all of our M2s have pitted, and the only person that is not yet would be Michael Lupke.
So,
Does it say that he's going in the pits?
So Kyle Heslin did lose some time in 76.3 for pit lane travel time relative to Chemosit's 74.5. So gains from both and Barrett. Mark Robeson with a 74.7. Like I said, relatively good time for him relative to his Porsche.
So this is going to be close, I think, between Don and Luis. Luis is getting up to speed here. Don is... Just kidding. I'm bad at math.
It's going to be close between
yeah.
Joby and Nick Kohout
Yeah.
and Luis.
Yes.
Because Joby and Nick have a head of steam. They're going to close on Luis a bit.
Are you
And
kidding?
Ferris jumped Ryan Cody in the pits.
Yeah, Ferris with the 74.8, Ryan Cody with the 75.5. Their actual stall time was relatively the same, so I'm guessing that Ryan must have lost some time either on the entry into the pit lane or the exit.
He probably
Pit lane.
babooned his stop and got dropped.
That is one thing I'm historically bad at. Pit entries. Just judging, a lot of times you'll judge slowing down for a turn in or something like that, but just slowing down to hit a control line. I'm historically bad at it.
Yeah, in ACC you have to be so on the nose. Nick Kohout's going to have a look at Joby here. Gonna have a look around the outside. Nothing doing there. I know a lot of people switch to hood cam or something like that when they're going into their pit stall, because it lines you up in the middle of the car instead of the left side of the car.
I know Rados does that.
If you're a filthy cheater.
Yes. Yeah, like Rados is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using them gamer strats.
So Nick all over the back end of Joby.
So with 21:42 left, Andrew Rados has a 10-second lead. Still waiting for that 19.
Yeah, I mean,
Still waiting.
He's got to knock a whole second off of his PB. Or he's going to look like quite the silly goose in the chat.
I mean, he said he was pulling 19s and everybody else should just figure it out. So,
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. So, it's possible that they're just on fresh enters, and he's not, and that's why.
His last lap was invalid 20.6, which is 0.3 faster than his current purple lap. So I think if he cheats a little bit more, he could probably get into the 19s. It won't be valid.
Yeah, it's his 19 cutting through corners,
Yeah, it's just skipping the top of Eau Rouge.
Yeah, just don't mind Lacombe. Just take the access road.
the best thing about broadcasting is you can shit talk people that you could never actually catch in a race.
Yep.
I mean, I can't catch anybody in this race.
Itko, how up the inside? They are side by side.
Oh no, Matt.
And
We
that
have a
is...
two at the top of a
Oh, Nick's gonna get touched. Joby, I think, is gonna pull off into the grass for some reason. I get pulling over and giving it back, but you don't need to.
pull over that far.
Yeah, you don't need to do like lawn care maintenance.
Melanson at the top of Eau Rouge. What happened there?
Yeah, we are checking. He's by himself.
You got a replay? You want to show something?
Oh, what? This is some. This is a thing. Yeah, you can share.
Oh,
like what?
Netcode
Is that
clipped the wall. That's fun.
Did he clip the wall, or was there a bump?
He
I
saw
saw
the wall.
I thought he netcoded the wall.
Watch the back end of his car.
Oh, he touches the wall, and the game is like, oh yeah, jelly bean physics. Oh, Ferricetti's gonna get pushed a little bit wide here. As Raymond is looking to make his way through. These three are battling. Bear's gonna tuck in behind.
Dennis just getting sandwiched between the M2s in the pumpkin spice lap times Porsche.
I mean, he made it through nice and clean, so all you can ask
Yep.
for.
Yep. Good racecraft. Trash drinks.
He could
Anything
have
with pumpkin spice in it is garbage.
hot takes with Welt.
Yep.
Correct takes with whelps. I wanted my drink to have the texture of sand. I would just, go outside and just do floor map things.
Still no drive-throughs yet, which is surprising. We've seen a lot of egregious track cuts. I see Ryan with a little bit of flashing going on.
That's good stuff. It's very sportsmanlike.
I don't know that you can.
And,
Oh.
my God, Kyle.
Oh boy, Kyle Heslin had big
Repeat.
drifto.
Oh, so he did another one.
Big drifto, and then he was actually out of Radion, and the back end stepped out, and he almost went to the pit entry or to the pit exit with the car.
Well,
That
Kyle
was,
put in his best lap with 21.2, which 0.2 faster than Mark and a whole second faster last lap.
yeah,
So
Kyle's cooking.
He's pushing, but he might end up paying for it here before long.
Kyle is cooking.
Rados with the new purple lap of 20.7, still 7/10 off from being a complete liar.
Oh, look at now he's caught traffic.
Yep, he's gonna blame the traffic now.
I mean, he should just figure it out.
Just blocking Ferris.
Harris could do the right thing if he has the courage.
It's called admin abuse for a reason.
The
The
call,
contract didn't get registered on the sheet.
the call of the void.
Nope. Andrew Rados in the Cheeto Felon Porsche continues to lead the race by 12 and a half seconds.
Oh, Ferris with the huge run. Picks the outside for some reason. He's going to try to go around the outside.
He's
He's going to overshoot the corner by 1.5 miles.
Yep. That's the secret to get the M2 to the 19.
He's going to lose a position to Ryan Cody. Now dive Ryan and overshoot the force.
See, La Source is a hairpin, but it doesn't have to be.
All right, we're going to ride. Oh,
Ferris
Kyle
is
with
playing
a bit of a dive. Manages to not collect Kyle or Carlos.
Yep.
All right,
I was gonna say Ferris pulled a Lando Norris simulator move there in the bus stop.
we're right on with Kyle up Eau Rouge. Touches the inside curb. That was pretty far.
How has Kyle not gotten a DT yet? This is actually impressive.
I mean, honestly, how has Kyle not deleted himself?
They are
We were
Oh,
almost
there was a
three
touch.
wide up ahead.
That's a touch.
Oh,
got two
Joby's
Porsches
gonna
coming.
ditch out. Ferris is gonna take a line. The
This is
the
certainly
Porsches are
some
too
racing.
wide. Ryan is in danger. Can Mark use him as a pick? Oh, Kyle's gonna try to dive the inside. So Mark trying to use traffic to brush off Kyle Heslin. Kyle is not having it.
We almost had a buffet up there in Lacombe of Porsches and BMWs.
If you want to be a part of this action, look no further.
Kyle-
Simgrid.com, New World Sim Racing. Sign up.
This is
Kyle
fantastic.
is taking some deep braking in
He-
just about every corner.
He is pushing. He might be overdriving a little bit,
Yes, a little.
but he is leaving nothing in the tank.
He is truly using those speed token currencies right now to make sure.
Oh, they're gonna catch Nick Kohout as they come
Hey,
to
Blanche.
launch him on. Mark is gonna
Oh,
have to
Mark.
check up.
Oh,
Nick Kohout's
man.
gonna run super wide.
Why you bully me? Now we're going side by side through the bus stop chicane here. Everyone leaving enough
Yeah.
space. Holy crap.
Kyle with a nice move.
Kyle gets it done.
And this
Now
is
it's a
where,
drag race down to
it-
La Source.
if this is iRacing, you immediately dive him back right here and kill
Yep.
him.
And say, bro, I didn't expect you to be so slow.
Yeah. I was alongside. Why'd you turn in on me?
Yeah, we're alongside at the apex. Give me my space.
Oh, Luis up here. Now, Luis, still hanging with Don Belanger by 8/10 and playing Euro Truck Simulator.
Kyle quote unquote
So-
did Eau Rouge just now. Like, he almost did the same thing that Matt Mellinson did, touching the wall on the inside.
He did a form of a rouge.
Now we have the M2 leaders to work through.
Well, Mark's got to find his way around Luis as fast as possible.
Yeah, he's going to clear him.
These moving chicanes are making it just interesting enough.
Yeah.
I take back everything I
Kyle-
said.
Kyle's
Like,
going
we
to try
should
to go
just.
to the inside here. No name.
I figured out what the M2s are useful for at Spa. Strategic placement of roadblocks.
Yeah, you just never know where you're going to hit a
Yeah, think of
M2
it like a
speed bump.
pothole you have to dodge.
yeah.
So driving in South Carolina.
Yep.
Check in with the battle back here with Ferris and Ryan. Mark, no, that's Barrett goes sneaking through.
Yep, there it goes, sneaking through Ferris, getting a sniff.
We also have Carlos Guzman trying to wipe Joby's butt with some Charmin. Trying to make it Charmin clean.
Yeah, Carlos is going to try to follow Lukey through, and he's going to get it done around the outside.
That was certainly a move.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
And immediately goes
Yeah, he really runs
Mega deep.
wide.
mega deep into Stavelo.
The caster curse strikes again.
More like track no limits. Are you kidding me?
He pulled the Joey where you do an amazing move and then immediately give it right back.
Yeah, what you're doing is, see, I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't, so you can have that.
Is Ferris about to kill Ryan?
That was a deep sniff.
Well, Ferris has his seatbelt on, so he's braced for impact.
Mark Robeson decided that a rouge is actually just a straight.
Well, he's
You don't
seen
need that.
Kyle do it so many times. He's like, man, I might as well do that too.
Yeah.
No
Just a little
DTs.
lift.
No
So it's
DTs
not-
yet.
There's
So disappointed.
still 10 minutes to go of this race. This thing is never gonna end.
Oh my god, bro. You know, we should have just put Nords on the track list. I think the M2s would do like what, 3 laps?
I would quit. I would genuinely quit. They would get
But
to the uphill they would get to the mountain section, and I would die of old age.
But think about it. Thinking about like random roadblocks in the middle of,
Yeah.
you know, the carousel or,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
through
Yep.
Sector 3. You just went like, oh my god.
Yeah. I would be imagining him for the rest of my life because that's how long that race would take. Joby's hanging with Carlos. It's not skating away.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on Ferris and Ryan. And they've been nose to tail basically the entire race.
Just taking that look.
Ferris gonna have a run.
Oh, into Pujon.
Come on, Ryan, just use all that track.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
But the thing is, you can't go too far wide because there is a bump at the bottom of the hill that will unsettle basically any car, including this nice showroom floor model.
Oh,
M2.
Ferris
Going
having a
through the-
look.
Yeah, going through the grass, you know,
Yeah.
cutting it. Some people might say a little early. I might say a big early.
They're about to have a new player join as well.
Carlos is in the background. Looks like he might be able to catch back up. Last lap from Carlos was a 39.2. And Ryan, Cody, and Ferris are both running 40.1s. So 2/10 advantage to Carlos right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Joseph Savage's tires have died. He did a 20 or a 41.
oh, Ferris with a big dive. See ya.
He does keep cutting that chicane.
I mean, he got the move done. He's clearly ahead.
Head at Apex. It's his corner.
And Carlos is going to come bully him now.
Carlos is gonna have the inside here. Ooh, almost deep. Ferris gonna over under him.
Got him. Easy.
What a beauty.
You love to see it.
And now neither one of them are gonna have any downforce through a rouge.
Yep. Why does it look like Ferris's brakes are on?
Does the oh, a little bit of a bump, and Joby taking
Oh, here comes Dylan Beveridge in a Porsche. Yeah, shove it up the inside here. 4 wide.
Yeah. Let's go.
Carlos gonna try to go on the outside of Ferris. Ryan is gonna drift and
Ryan
not
is
collect
taking-
either one of them.
I think that's more impressive than anything else.
Yeah, he slotted it right between Carlos and Ferris.
Oh my goodness, he did the slowest spin in history to a nice park on the side of the road.
Yeah, he's gonna hop the fence, go get a hot dog, and watch the rest of the race.
And Carlos and Ferris are making diamonds.
Who did he cut? Did he cut in front of Ferris? Can you grab Ferris's onboard from that?
We are checking.
What a race, man.
I really thought this was going to be just everybody spread out and hot lap, but we've actually had some pretty decent action.
Decent, yeah. I'd say that's.
I didn't say like great.
I just wanted to report again that Rados is sitting on a 20.7. So
Yeah.
Just the water.
so,
I mean, he was like not. I guess probably like Carlos's.
Yeah, who did he slide in front of?
I got it.
Yeah. We're on your screen, so just, whenever you're ready. Just waiting on you. Wow.
Yeah, he just yeah. But it looks like what happened is he touched too much of the inside curve there, and that's actually what caused the rotation.
It's tough out there.
He managed not to kill anyone. That is impressive.
up,
Like
Milo?
he basically David Copperfield himself right off the track.
Milo checking in from Mexico says he's pretty drunk and can't hear the stream, but go on, lads.
Okay, I hope
Milo,
that
we thought you were here in the booth.
Yes. With a bottle of water.
Wah.
Hello, Governor. Indistinguishable.
I mean, what we do is we refer to the battles on track.
Battle.
And
Between Ferris Sadie and Carlos Guzman. Well, everybody's
Ferris-
now spread out, other than these two. Ferris is gonna
Yeah.
take an interesting line.
And since the last time we checked in, it's only been 6 minutes. We still have 4 minutes.
It's a conceptual line that he's working on. Milo, we hope you're having fun.
Yep. Hope the wedding was good. Congrats to your brother.
Have you seen the pictures he's posting in Discord? Oh man, it looks
I've not.
fantastic. Dude, it looks
I've
so
not.
nice down there.
Yeah.
And he said the booze is free and flowing.
All inclusive.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm looking.
I think he posted a picture in the review channel. And then he posted a picture and he's just all over the place. There's one in Joby's Discord. He has found the emote button.
Yep. He has done that.
This is the Twitch equivalent of drunk texting. Where you just spam a bunch of emotes.
Yeah. And he said he couldn't hear stream, so if we just type things in chat, he'll like respond,
Yeah. Assuming he can read them if he's got like double vision. Oh, is that Kyle?
Yep, Kyle.
Oh, that wasn't Kyle. That was Jose.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting they're driving the same livery.
Yep.
Different names.
Yeah, because Jose didn't like mine. He switched to the Porsche Cup.
Jose with
Still
a bit
offended.
of a dive there. Dawn just kind of hesitates to let him make the move. I think had Dawn turned in like normal, he would have got the big murder. I had dinner with Jose the other day. It's a good time.
That is true.
In Oklahoma?
Yeah, he was in town for some work stuff, and he messaged me on Discord. He's like, "Hey man, are you free?" I think it was Monday, and he was there till Tuesday at about noon or so. And so we went out and had some hamburgers Monday night. Chit chatted for a while. It was a good time.
That's good stuff. I love it when the sim racing stuff, when it turns into real world get-togethers. That's the most fun.
Yeah. Well, he had been in town a couple times before, and it was like, on a day where I had my daughter, so I couldn't go. We always just kind of miss each other.
Yep.
But yeah, this time it was like, yep, figure it out.
The only sim racing get-together I've gotten to do so far is I got to meet Coasty and Ed Kerstetter.
Nice.
Because apparently Coasty and Ed didn't realize this, but they live in neighboring neighborhoods, basically.
Oh wow. So like so close to each other you can walk over there.
Yep.
Well, one of these days I'm gonna make the road trip over to Arkansas.
Or
And
Kansas.
you can show me around and show me the
Show you
sights.
around. Show you around. I'll show you where we
Show you
burn the garbage.
Show me around everything that basically looks like where I live already.
I mean, that's basically what you did for Road America. You drove 13 hours just to stay in Oklahoma, and we came and visited you in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I think Ward, Arkansas is going to be a bit of a downgrade. If I'm honest.
Well, yeah. My plan is to one of these days to do a quick road trip over there and have a dinner or something like that.
Now,
And
I've
then-
got you covered on that. Know
Yeah.
where to go get the food.
Yeah.
I know where to go shoot the food.
But what
20
he's really doing is setting up plans with your dad and then just leave you out of it. Well,
I mean,
master plan.
to be honest,
Dude, if I could hang
Sounds-
out with Welp and his dad, that would be sick.
that sounds like growing up to me. But yeah, we would love to do a meal with you, Chris. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dad's shirt's gotten there yet.
Ooh,
Look,
spoilers.
yep.
Spoiler alert.
Or does he know?
I don't know if he knows.
Well, you just said it.
We'll find out.
Uh-oh. Joby is sideways.
I'm afraid.
Not
Oh, he's
Hey,
trying to block
right?
Rados. Oh, he missed him. I think he was trying to collect Rados before he got to the line. Or he didn't want to do another lap.
I think it's probably that.
So
if I
he
had to
let
guess.
Rados pass him.
He's ready for that. He's probably ready for that car to die because he took the pit like on lap 3.
So Rados wins the race. Kyle Heslin P2 with Mark Robeson in tow.
I just want to go out and say
Wait.
that Rados finishing. Oh, is he not?
Does Joby not know? Is he pulling a Greg right now?
He has
doesn't
another
know.
lap to go.
He's got another lap to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
There he goes.
did-
Oh my God, he did
he-
the Greg.
Yep.
He didn't know.
Don and Luis still going at it. So Don traded Nick Kohout for Luis Castro. Luis, one of our resident slow car experts.
He's harassing Don, keeping Don honest. You love to see it. So-
This should be the last one for them, right?
Yep. And all the P-Cups are now across the line. So Rados takes the win with Kyle Heslin, Mark Robeson rounding out your top 3. Chemo Sith, Barrett, Lukey.
Luis with a
and
lot of
Beverage.
curb on the entry.
Yeah, that'll kill you if you take too much of that stuff. But yeah, Lukey in P6, Beverage P7, Jose Guzman in P8, and Dennis Raymond in P9.
Don with a
Okay.
W. Luis Castro P2. Nick Kohout's gonna pick up a P3.
Yeah, he's got 10 seconds to Carlos, so he's got so much room.
Yeah, Ferris is harassing Carlos, but not enough to catch him.
Ryan Cody, feel for that man. The slide in Lake Home, but
Yeah, and now he's getting harassed by a guy who's already finished the race. As Muff tries to skip the chicane to take the position. Oh, Ryan's gonna get a little bit of a boost here. As Rados gives him a push.
getting bump drafted. I'm gonna guess that he
That's-
can't
yep.
drive at that point. It's just over. And then he's dead.
And here comes Joby. Give us some,
Joby,
give us some
who
drifts,
didn't
Joby.
realize that the race was not over for him.
Can't believe he pulled a Greg.
Damn.
For anybody who doesn't know, Greg Bingsley did that at Paul Ricard.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
He-
The
He was
video,
making sweet love with Rados.
the video's on YouTube. You should go watch it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he tried to drift and into the wall.
Yeah, I think the end of race timer is not long enough for Joby to make it a full lap.
I mean, I'm stunned at this development that the M2 can't make it. Oh, and that was something.
That was a thing.
Barrett's just kind of stunned, like he stunned lock Barrett in the corner.
I think Joby wants the push from Barrett. Oh, no, I mean, Joby still has not finished the race yet.
He still has
He's
it.
going to
He's
try to
going-
reverse it.
This is something. This really is something.
And he's not going to get DQ'd. He's going to cross the line backwards. The man is so fast.
It still says he's still not checkered.
Oh, he's checkered on the race control.
Okay, all right.
That was one of the races of all time.
And Chris Turner did not finish.
Unfortunately.
It's okay.
I didn't
it
finish.
happens to the best of us
It
sometimes.
happens to a lot of guys, I know. Ferris is doing his best to do donuts.
This was fun. For Spa being a long track for this setup, it actually worked out, I think.
For Spa with only 20 cars, it was actually not bad.
Yep.
Right, now Joby's getting pushed backwards. So
and that's how it ends.
we will leave you with that. Once again, my name is Milo the First. I've been joined by Wilp and Joey.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
It was fun, everybody. See ya.